On Thai PBS World tonight, Thailand breaks silence, expressing disappointment with Cambodia over border disputes following the JBC meeting in Phnom Penh. Prime Minister Paetongtarn reassures that migrant workers will not be expelled from Thailand following calls for Cambodian workers to return home immediately. Then we take a look back at the retaliations so far between the two countries. And good evening and welcome to Thai PBS World Tonight. I'm Nat Bunat.
I'm Feng Kanshi.
And all eyes are still with the ongoing border tensions between Thailand and Cambodia after the Cambodian government has submitted a request to the World Court to intervene in the border disputes. But Thailand eventually broke the silence last night, saying that they are disappointed with Cambodia's reaction. And during the past weekend, there's also this JBC meeting between Thailand and Cambodia as well. But we begin with Prime Minister Paetongtarn, who made a statement earlier today stating that Thailand's foreign ministry held a briefing for foreign embassies in Thailand at 3 p.m. today about the border tensions with Cambodia. And Paetongtarn was speaking after chairing a meeting of the National Security Council at the Government House, which discussed the outcome of the Joint Boundary Committee or the JBC meeting in Phnom Penh over the weekend. Paetongtarn said that she had spoken to the Cambodian Prime Minister today, proposing the initiation of the Regional Border Committee or the RBC talks to facilitate military-to-military cooperation regarding the border tension and is currently awaiting a response. She has established a special committee to follow the situation and has assigned the Deputy Defense Minister to lead the team in monitoring news and information related to the issue. She also restated that Thailand does not accept Cambodia's submission of the border dispute to the World Court and has instructed relevant authorities to develop appropriate responses and measures to protect Thailand's territorial integrity. She added that even though there have been informal discussions, communication outside the agreed framework has caused confusion and is not beneficial to either side. She emphasized that all actions are being taken with the best interests of the peoples of both countries in mind. Meanwhile, Thailand's foreign ministry said in a statement late last night that Thailand has been deeply disappointed by Cambodia's continued refusal to cooperate in resolving border tensions, particularly its decision to seek intervention from the World Court regarding the 4 disputed sites. It said the move clearly reflected a lack of genuine determination to resolve sensitive issues through existing bilateral mechanisms and in the spirit of good neighbors. And this is actually the first time that Thailand has expressed strong disappointment with Cambodia after having previously taken a diplomatic stance on the issue. The Thai Foreign Ministry said that during the JBC meeting between the two countries, the Thai delegation formally rebutted all Cambodian allegations. These responses were recorded in the meeting's agreed minutes, including Thailand's clarification that its actions on May 28th were taken out of necessity in self-defense following Cambodian aggression and were proportionate and consistent with international law.
On Sunday, Phnom Penh officially requested the International Court of Justice, or ICJ, to intervene in the borders disputes with Thailand involving 4 areas. The Thai government has said Thailand does not recognize the jurisdiction of the World Court in the land dispute with neighboring country Cambodia. Thailand also emphasized that the meeting did not include discussions on Cambodia's decision to refer the 4 sites to the World Court, nor on the controversial Siam Indochina demarcation map cited by Cambodia. The talks focused strictly on technical matters related to aerial mapping, the second phase of the broader land boundary demarcation process under the master plan. Thailand reaffirmed the need for both sides to uphold the MOU 43, which includes refraining from altering the border environment, avoiding encroachment, and exercising restraint to prevent escalation. The 2-day Joint Boundary Commission meeting between Thailand and Cambodia in Phnom Penh concluded on Sunday with both sides signing minutes concerning the demarcation of the 800-kilometer-long border between the 2 neighboring countries, according to a statement from Thailand's foreign ministry. However, no joint statement was issued. So actually Thailand's MFA also gave this statement, Thailand's position, in response to Cambodia's submission on 15th June of a letter to the World Court. And the first one, Thailand has not accepted the compulsory jurisdiction of the World Court since 1960. And Thailand also reaffirms its strong commitment to the peace settlement of international disputes in accordance with the Charter of the United Nations and principles of international law. And the third one, Thailand is of the view that recourse to a third party may not always be conducive to the preservation of amicable relations among states. It means that between Thailand and Cambodia. And fourth one, Thailand reaffirmed its position as stated on many occasions that current boundary issues should be addressed through the existing bilateral mechanisms, what we always talk about, JBC. And finally, Thailand regrets, despite the close relations between Thailand and Cambodia, both at the leaders and people-to-people levels, Thailand has never been approached by the Cambodia side to explore or thoroughly discuss the option of using the World Court to mitigate the tension. So of course, Nat, this is a time bomb for Thailand's government, as Hun Sen, the president of Cambodia Senate, already said that tomorrow is the deadline, is the D-Day, that if right now Paetongtarn the administration, if Thailand decides not to reopen the borders with a normal procedure, normal times, they will ban all products from Thailand.
Actually, Hun Sen suggested 6 measures to retaliate against Thailand, especially with the opening and closing of the border checkpoints, which they made it such a very big issue right there. But since the border tensions have been escalating, Cambodia has imposed a lot of measures, one of them being the ban of the electricity and internet supplies from Thailand into Cambodia, the ban of Thai films and series in the country as well, and even banning Thai athletes in boxing competitions in the country as well. So you can see how Cambodia has taken steps to retaliate against Thailand amid the border tensions, even though the exact reason was not given. But it is clear that the border dispute is actually one of the biggest issues at the moment.
And as what we talked about, on Sunday yesterday, Cambodia already requested the World Court or ICJ to determine this case. And of course, according to the history, we have to talk about, again, historical part, that 1962, that ICJ gave favor to Cambodia about the disputed area around Pravihan Temple. So I think this time, of course, Cambodia still wants to use these measures to counterbalance with Thailand, but Thailand, from our side, of course, Thailand doesn't want to see that coming. So we always want to reframe that decision or that negotiation under JBC.
Exactly, but there are 2 clear standpoints there. Cambodia is going to escalate the matter to the ICJ or the World Court, but Thailand remained the bilateral mechanisms only. But unfortunately, since Cambodia has escalated the matter, Thailand has already expressed its stance that they are not happy with this decision.
Right, and we move to another topic, of course, at border. Both parts, actually, we have a Cambodian working in Thai and Thai working in Cambodia too. And right now, amid this tension escalating between Thailand and Cambodia, former leader of Cambodia, Hun Sen, has called upon Cambodian workers to come back to the country before Thai authorities expel them. Thailand's Prime Minister Paetongtarn say that the government has no policy, clearly, or plan to expel foreign migrant workers after the Cambodian government called on its citizens working in Thailand to leave for home immediately, claiming that they may face expulsion otherwise. The Prime Minister said that if the migrant workers wish to return to their homeland as urged by the government, they are free to do so. In a Facebook post on Sunday, Paetongtarn said that Thailand embraces diversity, welcomes workers from the other countries, and provides welfare to all documented workers based on human rights principles. She confirmed that she would not use the border tensions with Cambodia as a pretext to take action against migrant workers from Cambodia. Meanwhile, Interior Minister Anutin Chanwinakul says that he has instructed governors of provinces sharing a common border with Cambodia to take precautions, such as building protective shelters for those living near the border and preparing field hospitals in case there is a violent flare-up of the tensions. This came after Hun Sen posted on social media calling upon Cambodian workers to return home before Thai authorities expel them, stating that anyone who is Cambodia, whether with or without documents, will be accepted by the government. Earlier today, Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet has instructed relevant ministries, institutions, and authorities in the 7 capitals and provinces bordering Thailand to provide services and coordination to Cambodian workers wishing to return to Cambodia. According to a report by Khmer Times, the Cambodian government informed the citizens that in light of the border disputes, some Thai extremists threatened to expel Cambodian workers from the country, and some extremist Thai citizens also discriminated against Cambodian workers. So actually, Ned, we have, actually both of us, we also, Thai PBS World team, sent a team to the ground in Cambodia to report on this issue that actually on the internet right now, I think both sides of netizens really troll on the Facebook post, no matter it's on Thai media or Cambodia media too. We see some tensions on internet, but as what our reporter on the ground right now reported, I talked to the Cambodian media, talked to Cambodian people, actually it's still okay on the ground.
Right, and that is the latest situation between Thailand and Cambodia. And when we're talking about the border disputes, one of the issues that are being brought up by Thailand is the use of MOU 43, which is an agreement signed by both countries to resolve border disputes. However, the agreement recently, which is actually meant to bring about peace, ends up being weaponized by both sides. And in this report, we find out why MOU 43 became a source of conflict and what should Thailand do if Cambodia insists on submitting the dispute to the World Court?
The clashes on May 28th began a new series of conflicts between Thailand and Cambodia. One weapon being used is MOU 43. MOU 43 is a signed understanding between Thailand and Cambodia aiming to resolve their long-standing border disputes. The essence of it is to create a bilateral mechanism to resolve the disputes through dialogue rather than unilateral action. It also prohibits both sides from altering the terrain along disputed areas. This part of the MOU has been brought up following the May 28 clashes as Cambodian soldiers allegedly dug trenches at the Chongbuk border pass in Ubon Ratchathani province. Dr. Thanachet Visaichorn of Ubon Ratchathani University explains that MOU 43 became a source of conflict because of differing interpretations of it by Thailand and Cambodia.
For example, for the Thai side, Cambodia has violated the agreement over 400 times, and Cambodia is accused of expanding communities, also cultivating land, and also building infrastructure, including casinos, in the disputed areas. Thailand argues that these actions constitute terrain alteration and it should impact the watershed as well. That might have impact on the interpretation of the boundary in the future. And on the other hand, for Cambodia views Thailand as being too strict, and also the interpretation prevent Cambodia from development activities. They want to develop the border areas. And if Thailand interprets it too strictly, it affects the plan for development for Cambodia.
Cambodia has recently formed a committee charged with submitting the border dispute to the International Court of Justice. As to why Cambodia vows to escalate the matter to the World Court, Dr. Thanachet says there are 3 main reasons. One being their success over the Pravihan temple dispute, which gives them hope that the court will again rule in favor of Cambodia. it could also be seen as a strategy by Cambodia to increase their negotiating power at an international level and to gain domestic support, as the current leader, Hun Manet, has been in office for less than 2 years. Meanwhile, Dr. Pattarapong Sangrai of Thammasat University also believes that because of their victory from the Pravihan case, Cambodia is confident that they have an upper hand in this dispute.
So if the court has jurisdiction, so that's an opportunity for Cambodia to present its case, its legal arguments, as well as evidence. And it serves sort of domestic purposes as well. Domestic constituencies may find that, or the popularity of the government may increase because of that. But even if there's no jurisdiction, which I think is still good for Cambodia because it's now presenting its image domestically and internationally as a good citizen of the world. It respects the law, it's a peace-loving nation, it respects an international court, and it seeks to settle all disputes peacefully.
While Thailand is criticized for reacting too slowly over the border dispute, Dr. Thanachet sees it from another perspective.
In my opinion, the Thai government's handling of this crisis reflects a deliberate strategic approach that has evolved from initially reactive and pretty slow measures to more proactive diplomacy, especially during the past 3 or 4 days. I would characterize this as a calculated defense of Thailand's national interest through multiple diplomatic channels.
Then how should Thailand respond?
It should insist the court has no jurisdiction at all over the matters. Thailand has not consented to the jurisdiction of the court, but that's not enough. Second, the Thai government should also explain to the public at large that existing bilateral mechanisms are still very effective. Also, number 3, the Thai government may consider some incentives, the measures to incentivize the Cambodian government to settle all of the disputed areas under existing bilateral mechanisms. Long term, I think the government should prepare its legal position on these disputed areas. It may need to explain to the public and to the international community that it has a good and solid ground to claim these 4 areas.
Once the border dispute escalates to the World Court, the case often takes years before a verdict is finally delivered. Regardless, experts still believe that bilateral negotiation and cooperation remain most effective in resolving the long-standing dispute. Nad Bunag reporting for Thai PBS World.
And the key here is the interpretation of MOU 43. So you can see that both sides actually different this agreement very differently. Like Cambodia thinks that it's actually preventing them from development projects, but with Thailand trying to stick to the rules.
Yeah, so it's just different interpretation. And this way, as what you said, MOU 43 is a way to really maintain the peaceful meaning about the negotiation of the border tensions here. But, different sides with different interpretations. Like Cambodia, they want to push that border tension to ICJ, and we want to use the MOU to and the JBC to negotiate and mitigate the tensions here and to find a solution at the end. But it takes dozens of years right now, but we haven't seen the light of the tunnel yet.
Exactly. While the Thai government is talking to national security officials as to how they will deal with the situation, or they might lay out measures in terms of the border disputes and how they would handle the situation with Cambodia. But now let's take a look back at how Cambodia actually imposed several measures against Thailand. So we begin with the electricity and internet supplies. So Cambodia's Prime Minister Hun Manet announced last Friday that the country will stop purchasing electricity and internet supplies from Thailand following threats that Thailand will suspend electricity supplies to Cambodian towns along the border in a bid to crack down on online scam operations there. And according to Cambodia's Mines and Energy Minister, they said the country has sufficient electricity and is not currently importing power from Thailand on its national grid. In response, Thailand's Prime Minister Paetongtarn said that Thailand has not cut power or internet connections to Cambodia yet, which is in contrast to what is being widely misunderstood in Cambodia. Regardless, Thailand's National Security Council held a meeting today to discuss information on the purchasing of electricity and internet signals between Thailand and Cambodia, as well as the possible measures following Cambodia's announcement.
Meanwhile, Cambodia also announced on the same day that it will cease broadcast of all Thai series in all television stations and ban all Thai films in cinemas. Cambodia Ministry of Information explains that the decision is to protect national interest following Hun Sen's post on social media that he wants to ban all Thai products and all Thai films on Cambodian TV. The Khmer Times quoted Hun Sen as saying that the measures are symbolic but necessary and to assert Cambodia's sovereignty and dignity in the face of mounting pressure from Thailand. Instead of broadcasting Thai TV series, they have replaced them with local dramas instead, notably a TV series depicting a love story between Hun Sen and his wife.
Another measure is the shortening of visas for Cambodian and Thai nationals in their respective countries. Cambodia shortened the permitted stay for Thai nationals in their country from the initial 60 to only 7 days, in which Cambodia's immigration department says it is to retaliate against Thailand for limiting the stays of Cambodians in Thailand from 60 to 7 days.
Another significant measure is the opening times of many border checkpoints, which have also been shortened. Some have led to the sudden closure at some border checkpoints and even bans on Thai exports and some locations, causing much chaos. One example was the border checkpoint in Thailand-Cambodia province on Friday, where hundreds of Cambodian-owned trucks that were transporting Thai products and Cambodian migrant workers were left stranded in Thailand as Cambodian immigration officials closed the permanent border checkpoint without warning. Some reports also indicate that Cambodia has also banned Thai fruit exports at a checkpoint in Tra province without prior notice, leaving many trucks stranded there on Saturday morning. In fact, Cambodia's former leader Hun Sen today threatened to close all border checkpoints with Thailand and ban all Thai products if Thai authorities do not fully reopen border checkpoints that have been partially closed.
Not only that, Thai boxers are also banned from all boxing competitions in Cambodia. The Khmer Boxing Federation issued an announcement on Friday morning ordering all television stations and partners operating boxing arenas to cancel all scheduled matches involving Thai fighters with immediate effect. Although most of the announcements do not provide specific reasons for the sudden changes, a lot of them are mostly stemming from the border tensions between Thailand and Cambodia. So you can see how things have already escalated to other issues, especially on border trade and even entertainment here. So you can see that Cambodia has been pushing Thailand back for many other reasons.
So we have seen this tension intensifying all the time since Saturday, as of course both officials they gathered in Cambodia for JBC, and now we see the border tension escalating again. So Ned, as what you said, push back and pull back. So this is what we talk about in economy, but we also can see in the tensions as one side really intensify that tension or really tense that measure, and Cambodia also push back too. So right now depends on how the government, especially Paetongtarn and Hun Manet, can really talk about it. And is the tension, as in we see global geopolitical tensions, no matter as in Israel and Iran, and right now in Southeast Asia between two countries too.
So it's going to be tough on Prime Minister Paetongtarn and the cabinet ministers as well. So we'll see how the Thai government will actually handle the situation. All right, and that wraps up tonight's edition of Thai PBS World Tonight. Join us every Monday and Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Thai PBS World's Facebook and YouTube Live. And don't forget to follow us on social media and our website, ThaiPBSWorld.com, for all the latest stories and analyses about Thailand. Thanks for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Sawadee ka.
Sawadee ka.